I'm Kevin Klein. Today, the City of Winnipeg released details pertaining to the sale of the John Blumberg Golf Course. Now, these details are just being made public today, and I made a commitment to you when elected 3 years ago that I would share important information with you at the same time I receive it. Unfortunately, because I'm not a part of the old guard or the inner circle that makes all the decisions behind closed doors, today is the first time that I have access to it as well. So you can navigate the City of Winnipeg website and go to the property and planning meeting coming up and look at the agenda for January 17th, and then go down to the very last item on the agenda, and you will see there details regarding the sale of the John Blumberg Golf Course. Or you can go to my personal website, kevinklein.ca, and I'll have details up there for you. As well, details on how you can participate and speak in opposition or in support, whatever your choice is. Now, we're going to hear a lot of things when this sale is put forward. We're going to hear that council voted to sell off golf properties. Well, council had it included in a budget of over a year ago, and that budget passed because of the inner circle, because of the system that we have in place. It's kind of a corrupt system, right? Because you have the majority. The mayor holds the majority, and then the public service controls that because the public service gives all the attention and information to the inner circle. They keep all of that behind closed doors. So are they fair in saying council voted for it? Yeah, let's not argue it, right? Yeah, okay, fine, council voted for it. Not everybody, but council voted for it. But really, we have to ask ourselves, and we have to ask it, but you also have to ask it. Does it make sense selling a large chunk of property, a large chunk of green space that is underutilized? Does it make sense to sell it for $13 million? One-time cash incentive. That's it. Now, is the money going to go back to the Charleswood, Tuxedo, St. James area to build more green space, to purchase more land? No. We have to request some of it, but 10% of $13 million, is that going to be enough to purchase land in Winnipeg? And if you look at the number of acres that are being sold for $13 million, and you consider the fact that we just sold 1 acre of land to Homes for Heroes, who's going to save the city millions of dollars for $400,000 an acre, plus they had to pay all the expenses, does that seem like a fair and reasonable price for this land? And let's think about the state of our environment today. It doesn't matter, where you sit politically. Our environment needs our attention, and we need to do it in a reasonable, intelligent manner. Is it reasonable and intelligent to get rid of green space at a time when we're all saying we need more? During COVID, the last almost 2 years now, green space has never been utilized as much as it has been today. We know how important it is to us. So is it worth selling off green space for $13 million one-time payoff? You have to ask that question. I have to ask that question. You also will hear that we need the money for operating. We need the money. $13 million is part of a $1.2+ billion budget is pennies. And you have it 1 year. Just 1 year. Would it be, this is the question I would ask, would it not be more advantageous to utilize the land more than one season? Can you imagine if we took a bunch of that land and we turned it into an ice skating path? You could have food trucks there, hot chocolate, you could do all kinds of things that would benefit everybody. You could have cross-country ski trails there. You could bring in all kinds of fun activities and partner with a number of businesses around the city to make it financially sustainable. And in fact, increase our revenues every year going forward, as opposed to taking $13 million today. These are all decisions you're going to have to ask yourself, and you're going to have to get vocal on if you are in support or opposed to the sale of Blumberg. And I would invite you to take action today. Email your councillor, email the mayor, whether you're in opposition or in support. Let them know how you feel about this. This is a fork in the road. This I think is a big decision to be made. And are we making the right decision? This is an opportunity for you to speak up. There have been lots of emails. I know this is an important issue to Winnipeggers. And I would urge you to get engaged. If you want something done, you have to speak up. So, Send an email up here. I look forward to hearing from all of you.